know if this is going to be uploaded, but just exploring the river. I guess the last video I went over on time, and I started to talk about something which I imagine I can talk about now, and I can cut the other video off before I start, which was I was describing, I went past the 15-minute mark, I was describing or mentioning that this is the 10th anniversary for me of kayaking. I've been doing it for 10 years, and discovered kayaking 10 years ago. I've had this kayak for 10 years. In 2000, it was really dumb, because in August, like towards the end of the season of summer, in 2003, me and my dad got a canoe. And, you know, when the spring came of 2004, in the summer and stuff, I mean, it was very much apparent over the course of the weeks that I wanted to be on the water a lot more than he did. And it was like, well, with the canoe, you pretty much, unless you're like, you know, Hulk Hogan or Rowdy Piper, you pretty much need two people to put it on and take it off a vehicle, and even just to use it, to paddle it. You know, it was a two-person canoe, so I'll be damned, especially if in any wind, you're going to be able to use it by yourself, paddle it by yourself. And it was, you know, it's not a Lumacraft, it's like it's on the lighter side, you know, so the wind really blows you all over the place. So I'm like, okay, well, we're not, you know, doing the canoe as much as I'd want to be. So then I was at some park on this same river where they rented kayaks, and they had them just sitting on shore waiting to be like locked up for the day. This is towards the end of the day, and I'm like, looked around, because I didn't know if I could even do a kayak, so obviously I didn't want to buy one if I couldn't do it. So I got in it briefly, like literally just 90 seconds or something, just to see if I could do it. And you should have seen my reaction when I sat down and pushed myself off, and you know, I just paddled just a few meters or whatever and came back, because I was too, you know, anxious about getting caught by like a park guy. But that's all I needed to know, you know, 90 seconds or so of, you know, paddling, just so I found out that I could do it. And I think within the next 3, 4, 5 days, I had this. I mean, that's all it took. And even in that short amount of time, 90 seconds, 120 seconds, something like that, of paddling that kayak at the park place, even that brief amount of time was just like, it was great, you know, I mean, it was enjoyable. So I was probably on this river within the next 3 or 4 or 5 days in this. Got this in probably July of 2004. This is an Old Town Loon 111. I don't think you've really ever seen it. It's green. I should like put, shit. Is that a bear? It's something big. Holy shit. Where was I? I kind of want to get a glimpse of it. It sounds big. So anyway, you've never necessarily seen this kayak. What I was going to say is I should put the camera on shore so you can see me paddling it. It's green, beautiful color. It's 11 feet 1 inch long, and I'm gonna forever wonder what that was. It sounded huge, and it's still over there. So I don't know if there's bears up here or not. I imagine there could be. I don't know. So much for the tent idea. Not that I do that anyway. I don't know if you could hear that snouting. It's like, and if you could hear it crunching through the. Oh, my legs! I'm gonna have to get off and stand up this time. Last time I was here, like a month ago, I couldn't. There was no shore. It was so high. The river was so high. There was no shore to even get out and stretch your legs. But I have to decide how far I'm going, I imagine. So anyway, 10th anniversary this month, I think, of me kayaking and me having this kayak. And this is a 10-year-old paddle. Still have the whatchamacallit foam parts, although here it's kind of worn down. I don't know if you can see it. You know, I've been wearing it away. But it still paddles. Great thing about a paddlecraft is obviously there's no winterization of the. You don't have to winterize the paddle, or you don't have to winterize anything. No maintenance. No maintenance needed. Oh, I think that a thing that I mentioned on the last video that went too long is that my dad was kind enough to pay for half of this. Just thinking of him, I can't believe he's dead. To those of you who don't know, he died of cancer 4 years ago on September 2nd. When September 2nd comes, that'll be 4 years. And the last, the last 4 years has been so empty. We lived together, I lived, I guess, at home, I lived at home with him. He was bachelor, I was a bachelor. We kept each other company. He was all set to retire from his job, not life. And he ended up retiring from life instead. So, diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in October of 2009, and then died September 2nd, 2010. This video took kind of a melancholy turn, but mentioning my dad, it's so much of a horrible event that I don't think I'm ever going to accept it. Obviously, people deal with loss differently, and I don't know. I don't do drugs, I don't drink, so I have to deal with all of my pain with a fully, unnumbed mind, with a fully conscious, fully aware, undoped up mind. So I gotta deal with all my mental anguish, sober and unstoned. I guess I don't have to, but I don't want to do drugs or I don't want to drink. And I got a kind of a weak stomach, so I don't think I could handle drinking. Because I've thought about it even in the last year that I wish I could get drunk, But at the end of the day, I don't think, all that does is numb you and I don't think it's particularly healthy. Not that, I don't know, why do I care about health? If I'm fucking suicidal, who gives a shit? But I don't know, I've just always been kind of anti-drugs, anti-drinking. Where are we on time? Guess I can wrap up. That, come hell or high water or a loss of my dad, I guess nothing's really gonna change. Make me start using drugs or drinking. I personally don't like to throw up and feel sick and all that shit that comes with drinking and stuff, so. It's just weird because back there you just witnessed me bring up my dad. And it's weird because, I don't know, it just hit me back there and you saw it on camera, he's dead. And it's almost like I haven't even accepted that or something, I don't know. And I feel like I never will. It's like, in my mind, maybe he's just on vacation, not that he ever took vacations, but, alone. I don't know. Just having to, I know he's not, I know he's gone, but I guess saying it out loud like that, or I just said, I guess when I said, my dad paid for half of this, it brought me back to 2004, and it's like, holy shit, there was a time when he was alive, and he was a part of my life, and I was a part of his, and I guess it was just melancholy in that fact, because even though it's been only 4 years, it seems like he's never, it seems like he's been gone forever. So you just saw, if you're watching this video actual on camera, realization, that a very unpleasant realization in my mind, and lucky you. So, we're wrapping this video up, and this is another one of these, I don't know how many I've done at this point, videos, but it's another one of these random, just spend some time with me on the beautiful river on the summer day videos with no topic in mind. But I'd watch these personally if other people, I'm sure, I don't know if people do these or not. Beautiful environments, just random talking about whatever. So we're gonna take a look at the time. I guess we might as well wrap it up. Thanks for watching this yet again another in a series of random, just no specific topic videos here on the beautiful river in July 2014. Thanks for watching.